Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing another product feature video, and this time we are going to be talking about the VZ58. Now you may have seen a video we did on the VZ2008, which are century produced VZ58 style rifles. However, this one is actually made in the Czech Republic by Czech Small Arms and imported by CzechPoint, which we are now a dealer of. Now, this may look very AK-47-esque for those of you familiar with those intermediate style rifles out there. However, the VZ58 brings some different and unique things to the table that are not already met by some of the other guys out there, which is not atypical for the Czechs. They have a really good track record of taking some existing designs out there and then kind of picking out the little gems and things that work here and things that work there and combining it into a very functional firearm in the end. With the VZ58s from CzechPoint, they come in a bunch of different configurations that we're going to be carrying in the store. This one specifically is one of the tactical models, and one of the things you may notice is that this one does have an optics mount here on the back of the receiver. That is an additional upgrade. That is not something that comes standard on VZ58s. However, again, that is something you can do should you want to mount some sort of modern optic, and especially a magnified optic being mounted further back on the receiver here. The tactical models also allow you to mount a adjustable stock on the back, so if you wanted to be able to adjust your position for your length of pull, you have the option there. Now, if you're not familiar with the difference between something like, say, a VZ58 and an AK-47, which it shares a lot of characteristics with, we'll go ahead and start first with the gas system. The gas system on an AK-47 is a long stroke gas piston. That's one of the things that makes the AK-47 well known for its reliability. This one uses a short stroke gas piston, which is more commonly found on firearms like an SKS. Still a very robust and reliable system here. However, when you pull the bolt back here, instead of having a long carrier sticking out, now you have ready access to the inside of your firearm. Now, one of the things you may have just noticed is that when I pulled the bolt open, it did lock open, and that is a standard function on a VZ58, and when you pull the magazine out, the bolt locks open as well. One of the things about the bolt on these is that you have a stripper clip groove, so should you want to use stripper clip feeding, it will work on these VZ58s. However, most of the time, because of the detachable box magazines, you can just go ahead and swap those out. It'll be a little bit easier and a little bit faster for everybody. Now, the magazines, while they look very AK-esque, are their own unique magazines. They are readily available here in the US, but just make sure you understand that you cannot just use a standard AK-47 magazine on these rifles. One of the other interesting qualities about these is that they use a milled receiver. However, compared to a milled receiver on an AK-47, this is a full 1.5 pounds lighter than your milled AK-47. So you still have a very lightweight and handy package, even though you're still firing that 7.62x39. And with really every muzzle device I've ever shot on these with, they still shoot very smooth, even with that reduced weight. In addition to the different models that they make for the VZ58 from Czech Small Arms, they're also making these in 5.56. So if you already have a bunch of ammo for your AR-15 and you want to keep that same ammo with another firearm, you can now get one of these in a 5.56, which once again, the magazines are kind of their own unique thing. You can't use AR-15 magazines. However, those magazines are readily available as well. So if you're looking for a more unique style of firearm to add to your collection or be able to take out on the range and have some fun with, I think the VZ58 offers a lot. Very smooth handling, very good attention to detail in the manufacturing of these, a slightly different operating system than most of us may be used to, and just a lot of fun with cheap ammo out on the range. And like I said earlier, we are now a CzechPoint dealer, so if you're interested in picking up one of these rifles, definitely stop into Mazama Sporting Goods in Eugene, Oregon. And if you have any questions or want to get in touch with us, you can find all of that information on our website.